The conflict in Gaza garnered more attention on the second day of Donald Trump's visit to the Middle East. This comes after increased pressure from the leaders of the Gulf Cooperation Council (GCC) in their summit with the US President today. Now, Luqman Hariz from Riyadh has more.
Yes, Farhana, the first day of Trump's official visit to Saudi Arabia seemed to be dominated by agreements on investments and economic cooperation, to the point that it perhaps raised concerns, especially amongst the Muslim world, on other geopolitical issues, especially Gaza. Trump did briefly mention Gaza yesterday while he was speaking at the Saudi-US Investment Forum, saying that the people of Gaza deserve better. There are no other humans on earth that has gone through worse treatment, but it ended just like that. But today we are seeing a renewed push and interest from leaders of the GCC for the US to take a more active stand on fighting for lasting peace in the besieged region. And Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, or MBS, made a direct and public plea to Trump for the US to take more of a leadership role in that conflict.
ونسعى معكم فخامة الرئيس وبالتعاون مع أشقائنا في دول مجلس التعاون الخليجي لوقف التصعيد في المنطقة وإنهاء الحرب في غزة وإيجاد حل دائم وشامل للقضية الفلسطينية وفقا لمبادرة السلام العربية والقرارات الدولية ذات الصلة.
And so interestingly, it seems that the second day of Trump's visit to the Middle East, which will also see him visit the UAE and Qatar, have taken a slightly different gear. It's no longer, at least for now it seems, it's no longer about investment agreements and pledges as to who can invest more into which country, but rather it has taken a turn into to focus more on geopolitical issues. Trump, of course, made waves when he announced yesterday that the US would lift sanctions on Syria. In fact, earlier today, Trump did meet with the new leader of Syria, Ahmad al-Sharab, here in Saudi to discuss that matter further. And he also said, of course, that the US is open to signing a new agreement with Iran. Didn't give any sort of details whether that would be similar to the nuclear agreement signed previously by President Barack Obama. But it's interesting to see the shift in focus to the second day. Trump now has left Saudi Arabia. He's headed to Qatar and UAE to continue his 4-day visit to the Middle East before returning to the US. And it remains to be seen whether we will see a similar theme as to whether economic and trade investment arrangements will take priority, or whether there will be a different tone there in those two countries. But of course, we will bring everything to you from here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Be sure to follow us on all our social media platforms, AWANI.com, and of course here on Channel 501. For now, back to you, Farhana, in Bukit Jalil.